Hello everyone. I am Dr. Renu Bhadoria, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce at the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Promotion is an important part of any marketing strategy. You can have the best product and service out there, but unless you promote it successfully, nobody will know about it. Yes, sales promotion is very important marketing mix. And in today's module, we will study the different types of sales promotion. In the different types of sales promotion are consumer-oriented sales promotion, trade-oriented sales promotion, and sales force promotion. In the previous module, we have covered topic consumer-oriented sales promotion. In this module, we will cover the topic, meaning of trade sales promotion, types of trade sales promotion, meaning of sales force promotion, types of sales force promotion, and limitation of sales promotion. So students, let's see the meaning of trade-oriented sales promotion. Trade-oriented sales promotion programs are directed towards the dealer network of the company to motivate them to sell the more of the company's brand over the other brand. It is also known as push strategy, which is directed at the dealers network so that they can push the brand to the consumers by giving the priority over the competitor brand. Now we will see what is push strategy and pull strategy of marketing. Let's have a look here. In the push strategy, we have manufacturers, resellers, and consumers. Here, manufacturers promote the product to the resellers and resellers promote the product to the consumers. Basically, in the push strategy, manufacturers create the demand of the product and then they promote to the wholesalers and retailers and then ultimately to the consumers. In the pull strategy, consumer demand the product from the wholesalers and retailers demand the product from the manufacturers. For example, advertising children's toy on the children's television shows can be the example of pull strategy. So now let's see the objectives of trade promotion. First objective is introduce new and revised product. Second objective, build retail inventory. Third, reduce excess inventory. Fourth, obtain display outside shelf locations. Fifth, counter competitive activities, and the last one is sell as much as possible to final consumers. These are all the objectives of trade promotion. Here are some of the example of trade-oriented sales promotion. Trade shows displays, cash bonuses, push incentives, and credit items. Now we see what is cash bonuses. First trade promotion is cash bonuses. Cash discount or straight cash payment to encourage volume sales, product display, or in support of a price reduction to customers. Second type of trade-oriented sales promotion is stock return. Some firms take back partly or wholly the unsold stock lying with the retailers and distribute it to the other dealers when there is a demand for such stocks. Third is credit terms. Special credit terms may provide to encourage bulk orders from retailers. Fourth, dealer conferences. A firm may organize dealer conferences. The dealer may give informations of the company performance, future plans, and so on. The dealer can also provide valuable suggestions to the company at such conferences. Fifth one is dealer trophies. Some firm may institute a special trophy to the highest performing dealer in a particular period of time. Along with the trophy, the dealer may get a special gift as well as a sponsored tour within or outside the country. Sixth one is push incentives. It is a special incentives given to the dealer in the form of cash or in the form of kind and promote the sale of product, especially a newly launched product. So students, these are all the these are some of the example of trade-oriented sales promotion. Now let's have a look on sales force promotion. What is sales force promotion? Sales promotion directed towards the sales people is referred to as sales force promotion. Under this, we have three types of Salesforce promotion. They are bonus to Salesforce, second, Salesforce contest, third, Salesforce meeting and conferences. So first we'll see what is bonus to Salesforce. The manufacturer sets targets of sales for every year. If the Salesforce sells the product above the target sales, then bonus is offered to them. This is an encouragement incentives given to the salespeople to sell more product to cross the target or to achieve the quota. Second one is Salesforce contest. To increase the interest and efforts of sales by Salesforce over a specific time, these contests are announced. The prizes are given to the salesmen who secure the maximum sale in this contest. Thus, it stimulates salesmen to sell more and more products. Third one is salesmen meeting and conferences. The idea behind this is to educate, inspire, and reward salesmen. Encouragement is given during these conferences. New selling techniques are described to them and discussed in these conferences. So these are three tools of Salesforce promotion: bonus to Salesforce, Salesforce contest, and salesmen meeting and conferences. Now, at the last, we will see some limitation of sales promotion. Sales promotion have temporary and short life not exceeding 3 months. Sales promotion alone cannot build a brand loyalty. That is the first disadvantage. Second, sales promotion are only supplementary device to supplement selling efforts of other promotion tools. Third, they are non-recurring in their use. They are seldom reuse values. Fourth, too many sales promotion may affect adversely the brand image, suggesting its lack of popularity and overstocking by a company. The last one is sales promotion are ineffective when established brand have a declining market. Second, there are no product improvement. Third, when there is intensive competition on consumer sales promotion. So these are some of the limitations of sales promotion. Thank you, dear learners. I hope this module helped you to understand trade-oriented sales promotion and Salesforce promotion.